skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Clarkson finds Sexton. Pass to Olynyk. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Adebayo. Pass to Hero. From outside the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. We play just over a minute here in the first. Butler with the ball. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. There's the pass to Adebayo. It's Covington on the wing. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Clarkson dishes to Sexton. Can they get it? That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Well, their pass to Covington. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The 10-footer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Olynyk at his size is big enough to get the job done.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hero. That one wide left.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. That one no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Hero with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And it's good. 2 points. Hero's got 5 points so far.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Clarkson bounce pass. Markkanen against Butler. Shoots the three. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Sexton, the pass to Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Jazz trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Sexton for three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Well, their pass to Covington. Back to Butler. Passes it to Hero. But Trey. That one doesn't go. The Jazz go the other way with it. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami. And certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Hero against Clarkson. Sexton on the wing. And it's rebounded by Covington.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Adebayo passes to Vincent. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trail by 7. Right side, Sexton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. He'd have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Jazz with possession here. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And the Heat with some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Gay outside. Here's the screen. And the rejection by Harrell. Now here's Butler. Guarded closely. Kicks it to Covington. With the second effort. And there's the nice layup by Butler. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out and goes in and rips it down.
Hit by Gay on the top of the key. The shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Lowry looking around. Shot clock at 5. Harrell setting the pick for Lowry. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Horton Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. To end the drought. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
A different look for Miami. Kevin Love's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Oladipo in for Hero. Lowry up top. Dunn covering. And here's Love from the arc. No good. Shot missing. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 9 points. He kicks it to Gay. To the inside. Jazz passing it around. 6 to shoot. Gay a screen on Lowry. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Pulls up on the wing. They get it again.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Well, they're passing to Harrell. The kick outside to Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. Oladipo misses. Jazz trail by 9. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And Miami shooting just about an even 40% to start. Three-pointer. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Utah has gone 105 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to Sacramento.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
And here's Miami. They're on a 19-7 run. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
There's 48 seconds left in the first.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Harrell dishes to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
There's the pick. The 8-footer. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Now Oladipo.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The Heat shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Kevin Love. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
You think about post players in the league with who you can run an offense through, and because of Kevin Love's incredible passing ability and vision, he might be at the top of the list as somebody you could play through.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Heat lead by 17. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Kevin Love. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the small forward.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
At the elbow, Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Sexton against Lowry from 12 feet out. The shot by Sexton, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 19.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Sexton for three. No good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down low, here's Olynyk. Tries again. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
These bonus opportunities for Kelly Olynyk on the inside is a big pounding and getting second chance points.
Oladipo outside. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Well, Heat leading by 22. Inside, stolen by Gay. Outside, Sexton. Here's Clarkson. And it's Miami with the rebound. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Here's Sexton. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Olynyk finds Clarkson. Markkanen in the corner. Fires from deep. Here's Olynyk. And he makes good on the layup. Olynyk's got 6.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Lowry passes to Oladipo. They set the pick. And Love has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz have gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Right side, Markkanen. Olynyk dishes to Markkanen. Just 4 to shoot. Clarkson outside. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. And Markkanen with the slam.
Yeah, you would think that you're not going to forget about a 7-footer, and Markkanen's able to sneak in there and get it.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Max Strus. Miami leading by 20. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 5 assists in the game. Now, here's Clarkson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Here's Sexton. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Utah. Vincent's checked in for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
To the paint. Here's Dunn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You have to admire how Dunn draws these fouls. Just a master at fooling whoever is on him.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 10. Spins. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 14 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe one shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot, he didn't make it, and so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
Vincent, the pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop, so Utah will take it the other way. Dunn attacking. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
Now here's Adebayo. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Miami, Dunn passes to Horton Tucker to the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Markkanen. Nifty move. And again, it's Utah.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And here is Hero. He has 5. Vincent misses. Done outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Robert Covington's checked in for Miami. Now here's Markkanen. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The pass to Horton Tucker. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero finds Covington. Heat moving the ball around. And now Utah, fast break. Dunn's running. Right wing. It's stolen by Adebayo. Dunn against Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
That's good from Hero. Max Strus is checked in for the Heat. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Horton Tucker. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Horton Tucker's got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's blocked. Passes it to Dunn. Outside, Markkanen. Good D by Covington.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Strus. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Fontecchio. Over to the left wing. There's a screen. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
Hero with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Vincent. Overdone. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
When I look at Miami, they are still a top team, but a small downgrade in their ranking. No cause for alarm. A lot of games left to play.
So, you're saying no need for the panic button? Or the panic room? Just stay chill? Am I close?
Yep.
And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for the Utah Jazz.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Clarkson. Markkanen is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
And Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Butler finds Covington. Now Adebayo. That one misses. Markkanen against Hero. And Markkanen throws it down.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 8. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Kicks it to Markkanen.
It felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that possession and was able to cut him off.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Adebayo with a screen on Sexton. Nailed from three-point land. Vincent's got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Sexton. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Here's Butler. Covington kicks to Butler. Covington a screen on Markkanen. Here's Butler. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Harrell, he's checked in for Adebayo. The Heat leading by 17. Vincent the pass to Harrell. Inside. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D could do.
The pass to Vincent. Now Harrell. Outside, Hero. Six on the shot clock. Passes it to Vincent. Knocks down the 3 ball. Vincent's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Heat.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Clarkson dishes to Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. The Jazz have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And the first one drops. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created the kind of drama and competition that the league is great. Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
And the Heat call time here. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Jazz. The Heat leading by 15. Here's Vincent. He's got 10. There's a screen by Covington. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 13 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Clarkson on the wing, defended by Butler. Clarkson kicks to Olynyk and stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Vincent, and the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jazz trail by 18. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Clarkson. Olynyk sets a screen for Clarkson. And the 3 off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Sexton. Following the score by Miami. And Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Olynyk sets a screen for Dunn. 4 on the clock. And it's Miami with the rebound. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
Out left to the wing. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Oladipo to stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And Miami making a change here. Love's checked in.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 6.
Watch the screen.
And it's Fontecchio missing. Miami leading by 23. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slows it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Fontecchio, he averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Olynyk, and he banks in the layup. Olynyk's got 8 points.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Vincent. Dunn covering. Love with the screen on Dunn. Pass to Love. Over Dunn. And it's Love missing. Jazz have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Gay, and he lays it straight in. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And the Heat call time here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
So you don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
And so Butler nails both of them. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Dunn passes to Gay. Here's Horton Tucker. Gay, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Oladipo. Yep, that one goes in there. Horton Tucker's got 8.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now, here's Oladipo. 7 points in the game. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler's played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
Now Dunn. to Olynyk. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Harrell. And Hero subbed in for Jimmy Butler. The Heat leading by 23. Here's Vincent. He's got 16. Hero passes to Oladipo. Heat moving the ball around. And stolen by Dunn. It's stolen by Oladipo. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's what Oladipo needs to do. Put his head down and punish the D.
That's good from Oladipo. And the Heat with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Love. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gabe Vincent.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now, here's Dunn. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Gay scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Good on the triple. Horton Tucker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now, Hero, 7 points in the game. And Lowry has it in the corner. And they'll get another chance. And they double up Butler. Oladipo got a piece of it. Now here's Gay. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, when Rudy Gay's connecting there, that's going to help out a lot. It really opens up the rest of the court.
And so it's the Miami Heat taking a 19-point lead into the break. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Jazz trail by 19. Clarkson passes to Horton Tucker. Now the dish to Sexton. Clarkson against Oladipo. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Outside Lowry. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Lowry Markkanen.
Bam's size along with his athleticism, that could be a big problem on the interior.
The Jazz making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 19-point game. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Olynyk inside. He's guarded by Love. And the basket by Olynyk.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Count it. And the Heat lead by 19.
And Lowry willing to sacrifice his body and get into the fight.
Outside, Sexton. Fires from 18. Again, the Jazz score.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Sexton against Lowry. And here's Love from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clarkson outside. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Clarkson kicks to Olynyk. And Utah, another 3.
Olynyk showing some confidence now, and the big man is catching and firing.
Vincent the pass to Hero. Outside, Hero. Perilous screen on Clarkson. Hero from long range. The shot misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Robert Covington comes in for Max Strus.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Well, their pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got assist number 8 now on the night. And Utah has possession. They trail by 14. Clarkson against Hero. And Sexton has it in the corner. The shake. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Hero. Here's Vincent, defended by Sexton. Puts it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Hero against Clarkson. And he drops it in from the low post. Clarkson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Left side, Hero. Fires at the elbow. And it's Miami with another.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Sexton kicks to Olynyk. And here's Sexton. Over Vincent. Sexton's shot is good.
The halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's Butler. Tries from 16. No good that time. Jazz trail by 14. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Clarkson against Butler. It's Covington on the wing. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Heat call time here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Hero. Butler has screen on Clarkson. Hero with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Clock is at 3. Butler from outside. He can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. Right side Markkanen. Hero against Sexton. He sinks the 11-footer.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
The Heat leading by 12. Butler with the ball. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
They could use a bucket. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Clarkson. Good D by Covington. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. The lead is 15. Now here's Adebayo. D right on him. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Tips it up. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 20 points.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. Not going to go that time. The Heat leading by 17. There's 1:40 left in the game. Vincent the pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. Passes to Vincent. Covington in the corner. The three-pointer no good. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Brett, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Another miss by Utah. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Adebayo with a screen on Dunn. Vincent misses.
Miami foul. Jimmy Butler. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Jazz, Chris Dunn. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to Oladipo. Pass to Harrell. Back to Oladipo. And that one drops. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Victor, you have worked your way back from a lot of injuries. Have those challenges made you stronger as a player?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it just make me play better basketball. You know, doing a great job picking my spots and using my teammates to help myself and using my ability to help my teammates. So just go out there and play the game and trust my instincts.
Well, it's great to see you back on the court, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.